Oh, sexy baby. What up? Killing two birds with one stone. Do you hear the music in the background? Anyways, in a minute, we're going to play a game. Oh, it's not even really a game. But we're definitely going to talk about music. How y'all doing? This cereal in Australia is called Nutrigrain. I love it. COVID Wednesday out here in Australia. You know I love doing this. So it is 2:30 p.m. on May 6th. My wife's birthday is on the 9th. My dad's is on the 14th or 16th or some shit. A lot of tourists is in the motherfucking house. You hear the music in the background? Tell me. Because it's part of the game. Oh, where are you at, Alistair Samuel? What country are you in, baby? All right, we're gonna get started. Music is quiet. Oh, it doesn't matter. Look, oh, you're in the U.S. Is that better? The music is kind of irrelevant because I'm gonna give you the band name and title. I might even start here. Dude, undisclosed location. What? You with the fucking FBI or some shit? Don't be a twat. I kid. Hi, it's me. Hello, all six of you. I have decided to play a little bit of a game. I was in the bathroom, dealing with my beard, shaving my head. I got this massive playlist, and listening to it, all different styles of music, and it reminded me of all the memories I had with, like, the first time I heard the song or the album or whatever, the era that it was in, and kind of what I was doing at the time. I just thought it would be fun to share those. And if you have any songs that you feel the same way about, or just any favorite songs, like, just put them in the comments below. Like, anyone who knows me, I'm not very deep. The only things I like to talk about are astrology, psychological sciences, plumbing. I'm lying. It's usually it's music, it's guitars, it's tattoos, it's scooters. Yeah, I like scooters. But it's usually just music and like horror movies and shit like that. I'm not, like I said, I'm not deep. Like karate movies, Bruce Lee movies, I like that shit as well. But, and all my friends are the same way. We love talking about music. So I thought, let's talk about music, not so much from a, I don't know, technical guitar standpoint, but like to me, music is like it's like an aural. Is that what you mean? Sound? Um, it's like a fucking, uh, it's like a photo album for the ears, really. Like you hear a song and you're like, oh my God, I was in this place at this time with this person. We were doing that. I was happy and or sad or whatever. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna like the playlist I made. I think it's over, I don't know, 8 hours long. So I'm just gonna, and it's on shuffle. I'm just gonna hit fast forward or whatever next song and tell you what I was doing and what I was feeling. So I don't know if you can hear this song. It doesn't really matter as long as I can hear it. So I need to talk over it anyways. Um, and I'll also take questions as well uh, when ads pop up. But okay, this song right here is Anthrax Among the Living. It was 1987. It was 1987. I was going to Silver Creek High School in San Jose, California. I was graduating actually, and I think I heard it was in June. I heard, well, I think we were graduating June 13th. I heard the song maybe a week before graduation because when I walked across the stage, I had Anthrax Among the Living in my head, and I did the walking dude, like my interpretation of what the walking dude would walk like across the stage. And my dad, just what a humorless old fuck. He was just so, oh, Jesus Christ. Next song. He was just so humorless. He's just like one of those, he's 81 now, and I love him, but you know, he was like my dad's a jock, full jock. Did track and field, played football, was a football coach for Pop Warner out in San Jose area. So I was his rebel son who I didn't hate sport because I played baseball, but I was well and truly out of it by ninth or 10th grade. So I didn't make the Gunderson High School baseball team. So fuck it. I didn't even last through the first tryout, I don't think. Anyways, so yes, music and memories. Anthrax Among the Living, walked across the stage. Dad wasn't happy. Loved the whole album. Great. Next, we're gonna keep going. So this song is called "Pray to the Junkie Maker" by a band called Fishbone. Fishbone are probably California's best kept secret because everybody in California knows who they are. Or they should know who they are. Fishbone are fucking great. I've seen them live, and Angelo Moore is. I love Mike Patton as lead vocalist. I love Angelo Moore. He's probably my second favorite, or even not, yeah, second favorite. But Fishbone are great. If you haven't heard a lot of Fishbone, get into them because they're pretty fucking rad, and you will be doing your ears a disservice. My favorite album from theirs is I don't know, the one with "I Wish I Had a Date" and Charlie and those ones. All Together Free. But yeah, they're great. And they mix ska and metal and punk and all that shit. So they're just very cool. I did Warrants, man, joke. Yeah, it's all good. I'm over that already. I'm moving on. What's your favorite Van Halen solo? Um, ooh, fuck. There's so many good ones. I want to say Eruption, but I'll say for like a solo in a song. Um, Out of Love Again is up there, but there's too many. There's too fucking many. All right. So that was my Fishbone thing. And I was listening to them in high school. Saw them live, love it. I need a Fishbone shirt. So buy me one. Kidding. Ooh, this is Blowing Up the Radio by Racer X, their first album. First time I heard them, I was 17 because I believe Paul Gilbert was about, or even 18 because Paul Gilbert, I think, was like 18 or 19. And that was the big selling point on Shrapnel Records is that, hey, here's this 19-year-old kid or 17 or whatever the fuck that was, tearing shit up hard. What happened to my music? I gotta have my music in the background. It gives me power. There we go. So yeah, I heard that at my friend Andrew Duggan's house when I was in 11th or 12th grade. I want to say 11th, but I'm not. Don't quote me on that. And yeah, blown away by the album. I thought the guitar tone was weird. I still do, even though it's a Metaltronic's head. Riddle me that. But great album. I listen to it a lot now. I like Paul Gilbert. I don't know. I like guitar players at their most metal. So I'm not a huge fan of Paul Gilbert now, even though he totally fucking helped me with like alternate picking and like is a great, probably one of the best teachers out there. But like I don't like that blues shit. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, little guitars. Nah, fuck little guitars. Thanks, Doug Simon. Great stuff, Doug. Favorite Lynch solo? Probably the early stuff. Favorite Lynch solo is "Live to Rock, Rock to Live" off of the very first album. That is fucking great. Let's open up our minds a bit more to just cock rock and fucking metal, even though I'm playing fucking. And isn't it funny that Jeff Martin is the singer of Racer X, but he's also a drummer and like a badass drummer at that. Now this is fucked in the head, sucked in the bed. Now I had Rush Natural Science. Yeah, of course, dude. I love Rush. You know that. Paul used kind of a unique sound. Yeah, but I don't want unique sounds. I want fucking full bore, fucking tilt to the hilt, fucking either the front pickup or the back pickup, whatever, tilted, gain on blast, and fucking going for broke. Eminem, I've always liked. I think I like him probably more than as a person than a rap artist. I do know him. No, I'm lying. I don't. He just seems like a really fucking cool guy with a lot of integrity, and hats off to him. And he may be a fucking guest in the house of hip hop, but he's badass. And yeah, I listen to this at work because it's fucking hilarious, and the lyrics are really fucked up, and I like that. I'm like a 15-year-old kid. If there's a fuck or a shit or a damn in there, like I'm into it. We'll move on. But I actually, I want to tell you why I started listening to this. He did an interview with I want to say DJ Shade, but I don't think that's his name. Can't remember the guy's name right now. Talking about how he released Kamikaze with no hype. He just released it and it blew up on Twitter and all that shit. But in the interview, he's talking about how his least favorite album is Relapse. So I'm like, well, okay, that's the one I'm going to listen to now. So I got it. I listened to it at work, and yeah, it's still on my phone. I like this track in particular because it's great. There's another one I've also got on this playlist called Bagpipes from Baghdad, where he disses the fuck out of Mariah Carey and Nick Cannon. I love that shit. I love rap. Not today's rap, like get like NWA and the Ghetto Boy, like that old shit. That's what I'm into. Next song, Wind 'Em Up. Have you guys? Now, Saga are from Canada. They're a prog band. They're really fucking good. Like it feels like if you watch their live shows and videos that like every motherfucker in the band can just walk up to a keyboard and start playing it. Like the singer, I like, and these dudes have been around since the '80s. So yeah, I like Saga quite a bit. This album, which I forget the name of, I shouldn't have. That's a bit rude. Worlds Apart. What the fuck, man? Anyway, whoops. This thing keeps getting unplugged by my phone. Wind 'Em Up is off Saga Worlds Apart. I implore you to listen to the whole album is good. Unfortunately, this is probably their Back in Black. And I tried listening to other albums before this one and after, and I have a hard time. Although I do like the album after this. They got a song called Catwalk and another one called The Flyer. I like that, but yeah, and I'm into okay. I'm going to read some of these as well. Hey, Doug, I asked my guitar teacher how old he is, and he said ageless. That's great. I might start using that. Did your wife kick your ass last time you string and missed her call? Yeah, I'll quickly tell you about that. You need to strengthen your pin band. Tom Lynch is fucking evil. Well, here's the thing. She goes, look, I'm going to leave for 45 minutes, a half hour. I'll call you when I'm at the coffee shop, and then you can tell me whether you want me to bring you home with coffee or not. And I said, yep. Totally cool. Was charging my phone, but I had the fucking, and I'll make sure I don't do that this time. But I had the fucking ringer and I had the sound and all that shit off. I had it all off. So it was my fault. And she explained to me that I blew it, and I did. But yeah, I'm scared of my wife. I'm 100% scared of my wife. All right, next. Should I learn hard guitar solos or understand music theory more? I don't know. Fuck, mix it up, dude. Do what you think is right for you. It's as great as being in this era where like I'm pre-internet, man. I think it came out when I was actually living out here. It was about I was 27 or 28 when I had my first Hotmail account, and I'd have to go to the library to check it. But you motherfuckers born with it, you'd be inundated with just crazy shit, and it's wild, you know. Fuck, if I wanted to learn a fucking solo, I'd have to put the record on the record player and just manually spin it with my hand. It was fucking crazy. Yeah. Shiva 6, you are onto something. So yes, listen to Saga, the album Worlds Apart. Wind 'Em Up is a good one. There's another good one too. No one can stop you now. Tonight you're on the loose. Bite your teeth. Listen to this. This is one of my new favorites. We all heard of Poppy? Look, I don't know much about Poppy at all. All I do know is that I love her. I find her vocal style pretty amazing. Like, she doesn't really vibrato notes. But anyways, so she started off doing, I don't know much about her at all. She did, like, if you look at her videos on YouTube, she's like it's like an AI type of person. And like, she's just weird. Anyways, I don't want to get into her whole fucking thing, but she made a metal album that I think was released on Sumerian. And she did she's done a metal album, but it's mixed it with like the baby metal shit, like that Japanese type vibe or whatever, Japan metal. I don't know what you call it, but it's a great album. I love it. I love Poppy. So yeah, I will never bag on Poppy. I love Poppy. I wish I was in her fucking band. Did you ever listen to David Chastain? Not only did I listen to David Chastain, who asked that? Tom Lynch. I fucking saw that motherfucker live with How To. That is right. Greg Howe's band with his brother. That's how old I am. I'm how too old. It was me. I went with me and a guy. Fuck, I forget his name. He was crazy. He was insane. This is way back, but we went and saw. It was like a bunch of like shredder guitar players at the one thing, but Chastain was on it, and I had one of his albums. The Seventh of Never. I don't know how, but I wasn't really keen on his guitar playing, but I liked the songwriting, and I was young, and that Leather Leone, she had a fucking crazy mad voice. She sounded tough as fuck. And I think another, alluring part of that whole Chastain thing and Leather Leone and all that was that, like, she was a stripper in San Francisco and all this shit. So I was like, woo, she's a fucking stripper. And she's, fucking 18-year-old dude. But anyways, yes, I saw how on the bill. I saw How To, David Chastain, and there was 2 or 3 other shredding guys that I cannot remember right now. So they must have not have really impacted me all that much. Let's read some more of these. Saga on the Loose. They were in the same area as Axe. Put your favorite Axe clip or whatever in the comments below. If you guys want me to hear shit, because I'm always open to hearing new stuff. I've even gone back. Ooh, this song. When Smokey Sings by fucking ABC. ABC, great band. You know what I like about this part of the song? This part. Oh, just a straight banging 4/4. Anyways, ABC I've liked forever. They're a fucking good band. I worked at a pizza place in California called Round Table Pizza, and we had a jukebox, and a lot of these songs were on there. So I just, you like what you like. and I like ABC. Okay, let me just read some of these. But are you Aldanova old? Yes, I am. Didn't see him live, but that Life About a Fantasy, I remember hearing that in like I was about 14. So yes, excellent album. Which is if you want me to hear stuff like this is the place to like let's swap music bands and the whole fucking bit. Put them in the goddamn comments, and I will sit here later on tonight, click on them, and see whether I want to kind of go in whatever direction. Poppy, the metal Poppy. Yes, I love the metal Poppy. Was Leather singing? No. Fuck. No, she wouldn't have been singing. I don't know why. Because I think it was like a trio. It was Chastain, a bass player, and a drummer, and that was it. And they were doing like instrumental shit. No, I think I would have remembered if I think I would have remembered anyway. Aldanova old, excellent album. Okay, are you still playing anymore? You're badass stuff. Thanks. Needless. Playing guitar? I mean, when I feel like I have to teach, yeah. We're the band I'm in Alarm. We're about to release an album. It would have been out by now if COVID didn't fuck up. Like we had gigs booked and everything, and COVID just fucked. We canceled all of our bookings. Yes, in a nutshell, yes, I still play. Live, yes. The pinnacle for me is playing live. Studio shit, I don't really give a fuck about. I like playing live. I thought she was a dude until I saw her live. Yeah, dude, her voice is fucking incredible. I love female vocals, whether it's jazz or metal or whatever. Okay, so enough of this, dude. I told you I'm not gonna fucking do all the work. You want me to hear something? Put it in the link below. This ain't fucking. I'm not doing homework, bitch. Now, why? No, I can fucking. No, I want to fucking shuffle. Why can't I fast forward it? That's fucking dumb. Cool, I'm starting it over. I don't give a fuck, Mac. Can't tell me not to fucking fast forward shit. Shuffle. Here we go. I can't fucking win. Anyways, I'll report. Yeah, I was asking you if you're still playing live. You answered it though. Yeah. What do you think of Steve Vai and Joe Satriani? I like Joe Satriani more. I like Steve Vai when he was with Zappa. Like I said, I like them both. I think Satch fans are probably less annoying than Vai fans. Okay. Oh, postmortem. Slayer. Took me a long time to get into Slayer because I came from that shrapnel guitar shred mentality where everything's got to be executed all fucking crazy. You got to stay in key. And obviously the fucking Slayer stuff isn't like that. But Slayer has the attitude. Like, see, I always wanted to be in a band where we played like kind of atonal riffs, but then when solos would come up, they'd fucking burn and all that shit. And I kind of got there with Sinister Sam back in the States, and we were able to support Forbidden and Violence, and that was cool. And we were doing like the Mr. Bungle, Pantera, Frank Zappa vibe. So we wear like fucking cheerleading outfits and dresses, and then just have just muted powered chord fucking madness. And me and Scott Miller, who's now a jazz guitar player, so we both had the Ibanez, I think it was RG 550s. I also had a 570. We put EMG 81s in both the we were just fucking brutal in both the front and the back. I even had a two-way toggle. I wasn't fucking around. We had these Ampeg SS 140C amps that we'd go into, and then Scott had the Intellifex, and I just used the reverb off the amp for solos. But a lot of the times we wouldn't even channel switch for solos in the very beginning. Like we just be like, fuck it. And then we also said, our mantra, we were young and we were like, if you use reverb on your solo, you're a fucking cheater. And that was our thing. Oh my God. Now I'd love to drown in that shit. Anyway, so yes, I love I love Slayer. I saw them when they were out here. You know, okay, let's see. So yes, I love Satch more than I love Vi. I like Vi. I try to like him more. His his fucking fans are such sycophants. It makes me sick. So I have a problem. I was impressed that you went to see Ginger. They are excellent. They canceled 1 hour before the show I was going to in Philly. I'm still pissed. I love Ginger. I think they're great. Like they're fucking fantastic. Forbidden was good. I like Violets too. I never wore a dress though. You homosexual. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid to wear a fucking dress, dude. Forbidden were awesome. I know Craig. I've known Craig for fucking years, but yeah, we supported him like 2 or 3 times. And in one of the Sinister Sam things on YouTube, one of the videos, you can see the twisted into form backdrop. And yes, I loved violence. I love oppressing the masses, and I'm slowly getting into Eternal Nightmare right now. I like Phobophobia and Calling in the Coroner. Here we go. Let's see what the next song is. You're a fucking piece of shit. It's not going to let me fast forward. Fuck you, you fucking scumbag. I'm sorry about my potty mouth. Well, look, I'll just go to my shit. Okay, albums. Well, I'll just do it this way. Oh, wait a minute. I can do it this way. I'm so dumb. Okay, you ready? You ready, sexy people? Ooh, okay. I don't know if you can hear this. This is a song, my favorite song of Steely Dan. It's called Glamour Profession. Joshua Jones is in the house, everybody. So, I love Steely Dan. I've always loved Steely Dan. I mean, what more can I say? I saw them live and they were fucking great. Okay, Twisted and Form. Maybe tried Harley Benton guitars. No, I play my Ibanez and that's kind of it, you know. Joshua Jones is a piece of shit. Apparently, give him a hand. Well, you can make money off of fucking live streams, so fucking more power to you, bitch. I learned how to play Eruption little guitars with Spanish Fly. What's funny is the easy stuff I had to go over. The hard stuff came natural. Guitar Willie Pick. Well, that's good. Joshua Jones. You don't know who Joshua Jones is? Alistair Samuel. Why don't you look him up? You've never listened to Steely Dan. Yeah, but you're young. You're a young fuck. Steely Dan's great. Like the fucking the chords and shit. Like they're masters. Yeah. Listen to Glamour Profession. If you hate Steely Dan, you're more or less a dumb fuck. That's all I'm going to say. Let's move on, shall we? I'll turn it up. We'll see what's next. I don't even know what's next. Ooh, Ginger. Who is going to be the one? It's the last band I saw before COVID hit. And like I said in the last live stream I did, they are awesome. They played with clicks. I couldn't tell, you know, that whole thing. Watch the other live stream. I'm not going over shit. What's up, Josh? You killed it Saturday night on YouTube. See, people know who Joshua Jones is. He'll be fucking killing me in subscriptions. I say within a year he'll have more than me. You're supposed to be streaming tonight, Josh. What the fuck? Let the guy relax. All right, next song. Hold on. And that Titania is pretty fucking hot, dude. Kings of the Night World, Black Dahlia Murder. This is the first CD I bought from them. But I've heard their stuff. I'm kind of new to death metal. And now everybody's in a death metal band, so I'm behind the times, Joe. But yeah, these guys are awesome. You all know my thoughts on Brandon Ellis. He's a fucking badass, and we'll just leave it at that. Oh, Survival? Oh, okay. Yeah, these are whole albums, so. Ooh, The Waitresses. they had that song, I Know What Boys Like, I Know What Guys Want. And I just had a wild hair up my ass one day and said, maybe this is their hit song, but that doesn't mean it's their best song. Let me just download the. No, I started looking at them on fucking YouTube. I'm like, let's see what other songs they have. And found out that all the other songs were fantastic. I'm losing feeling in my right hand because I'm leaning on it. But if you have not heard Christmas Rapping by, and they usually play this all over the States during Christmas time, this and Cockatoo Twins, Frosty the Snowman. Waitresses are great. They are great. Their discography is small because they broke up, I don't know, after 3 albums. I suggest you check out all of the albums because they're fucking great. Only vey with this shit, mate. Let's do another. No, it's Black Dahlia again. If you do not have their album Nightbringers, buy it because it's great. Ooh, Radio Silence is a song by Thomas Dolby. It's off the Golden Age of Wireless, which is old as shit. I was like in 7th grade when that came out, so that's old. This is a good story, actually, how we listened to this album. So this is the album with She Blinded Me with Science. Anyways, 7th grade, and we lived across the street from this dude named David Castillo, and he had this tape, like it was on cassette, and he left it over at our house, and we wanted to record over it, so we wet small bits of toilet paper and stuck them in the cassette so you can record over them. So we recorded the Van Halen Women and Children First album onto this, and later found out that this album was longer than Women and Children First. So as soon as the last song on that album ended, this stuff would kick in. And then my brother started listening to more of the Thomas Dolby shit that was left. And then years later, when I start buying my own CDs, I bought this album. And I like Thomas Dolby stuff. If you have never heard Thomas Dolby, Aliens Ate My Buick, go listen to it right now. Leave the fucking conversation and listen to it. It is one of my favorite albums. Now, I'm just going to quickly read some of these. Can you show us some Phrygian dominant licks? Sure. Sure, from New Zealand, Josh Jones. When's your birthday, dude? Dude, hey, Josh, go hold your own fucking thing. You're hijacking all my fucking people. Michael Marino. You and I are the same era. Thank you for your channel. I watch all the time. Now my motherfuckers. Josh Jones, goddamn thanks for turning me into this embodiment of Eddie Van Halen, Zach Wildtime. What a gem. Happy belated April 30th here. Peace. Sup, Slap Man? I think Slappy's from fucking the UK. He's funny. Okay, enough of the Thomas Dolby. Let's go on to the next one. Ooh. Wong dong dong dong. So I had 3 stepbrothers, and I realized that for their birthday, because we all use the same stereo. If they had if one of our brothers had a birthday coming up, you'd buy the album that you wanted, give it to them for their birthday, and then you'd have access to it and you just play. So that's what I did. I bought Diary of a Madman from one of my brothers, and then just ended up playing the fuck out of it. And my favorite track is Over the Mountain, without a doubt, bro. Next song. Corey. Yeah. Corey. See Corey down there, right below Slap Me? I went to high school with her. and she thought she was too cool for me and all my friends. That's not true at all. I'm joking. I'm fucking with you. And she loves Dawkins a lot. Okay. All right, here we go. Ooh. How many people love Faith No More in the house? You gotta love Faith No More. Was she hot? Yeah, she was hot. Need that shirt, Doug. I don't know. I bought it online. Buy it online. It's very ill-fitting. But anyway, this is Faith No More. Forgot the name of the fucking song. Small Victory off of Angel Dust. Hated Faith No More's first album. Heard Angel Dust and then thought Mike Patton was a god and have continued to think so till this day. Here we go. Ooh. Oh, this isn't a good one. I like Stuck Mojo. I think Rich Ward is a fucking badass. Nope. Now they're just repeating. Ooh. Meshuggah, Suffer and Truth. I heard Meshuggah at the Cactus Club in San Jose, but it was a compilation disc of Traces of Death. So all I heard the song, fuck, Inside What's in Beneath Behind or whatever the fuck. Anyways, it sounded like a Holzworth solo over metal. And then I had to go out because I didn't know which band it was. I had to go out, buy the Traces of Death soundtrack, find the Meshuggah song, which I did. And then I went out again and then bought Destroy, Erase, Improve and pretty much shat my fucking pants and told all my friends to fucking buy it, which they did. And this was when Glenn Sobel from Alice Cooper Band, the drummer, he was doing some filling gigs for our band and Sinister Sam about this time anyway. I got to turn him on to it, and then he heard it while he was driving me somewhere in LA, just around, and then he ended up buying this was much later on actually, but he ended up buying I don't know, all the rest of the whole discography the very next day. Anyways, how about Pop Music by M, as in talk about pop music. Yep, love it. New York, London, everybody's talking about pop music. Okay, Faith No More. Yes, Faith No More, great. DeMartini's badass. His best, he really burned during that Rock Palace thing morning after. I don't know. I only had Out of the Cellar. I think Invasion might be okay. I don't know. This was during the time where I started segueing from cock rock into thrash. So after a while, I started hating the cock rock shit. Suffer and Truth. Oh, Flying North, Thomas Dolby, no, Spaz and Meshuggah. Ooh. Who's this? Anyways, this is the new Korn album. Who I think is mixed by Neil Kernan, who just did our last album, our album that's kind of right now on hold for the time being. But I just wanted to hear what his mix sounded like for Korn, and obviously it was awesome as fuck because he also did Dokken Under Lock and Key and Queensryche Rage for Order. So Neil Kernan's a fucking badass. Anyways, so I downloaded this off of iTunes, and it's a good album. I like Korn. Is that weird? What you hated? Faith No More's first album was "Surprise You're Dead" and "War Pigs." No. I like those two songs, but Mike Patton's vocals were nasally as fuck, dude. You know that. Have you heard Necrophagist 2 albums? What's the one with Stab Wound? I like the one with Stab Wound. I haven't heard the other one. Before I was in the band, before I was in Alarum toured with Necrophagist, so they kind of know those dudes or whatever. But yeah, hear that car. Anyways, so we got a car, we got me, we got this. I'm selling these. These are original Universe pickups. They're still just sitting in the fucking bare knuckles. bare knuckles box. If you want them, and if you live in Melbourne, and I can just mail them to you for fuck all postage, let me know. DougSteele@gmail.com. Okay, next song, shall we? Ooh, there was a band out here called Primary. They had a South African singer, I believe she is. She does a lot of hip hop stuff now. Her name is Connie something or other. She's badass. Next. Ooh, this is my favorite drum and bass song. It's some dudes out, I believe, the UK named Pola and Bryson, and this is this like a spy remix with some girl named Blake on vocals. It is the best song I've ever heard in my life when it comes to this type of shit. I'm gonna read these while you listen. Scott has you maybe and still can hear you. Scotty's in the house. Quarantine baby, quarantine baby. Oh fuck! I thought about Scott. I think either yesterday or today, and it was a specific memory, and now I've forgotten it. I think it had to do with Scott introduced me to Forbidden Twisted into Form. He had the CD back when we were living in that apartment on Blossom Hill Avenue. Great blues influences. Oh, dude, I ain't got none. Eddie Van Halen, how's that? He's blues. Ever listen to modern instrumental guitar bands like Polyphia? No, not really. Like, I respect what they do and all that shit, but I like bands. I like bands with a vocalist. Like, but I respect, the Animals and Leaders. They're fucked up, and Polyphia are fucked up, and Chon, they're fucked up. But like, I can only handle maybe a song or two. Like, if I had to see those three in at a gig, I'd shoot myself in the head. I want to hear a fucking song, not instrumental. But then again, I've seen Holdsworth, dude. Well, he's next level fucking crazy bullshit madness. I think I saw him 3 times live. Anyway, really good shredding. Yeah, but I like songs. Like, you listen to Al Di Meola. My friends thought I was schizo when I would listen to Al Di Meola after listening to Eddie back in the late 70s. Yeah, he's badass. Damn it. If local, I'd buy them. There you go. Whatever that even means. I thought she was going to sing. Great song anyway. Ooh. So yeah, violence oppressing the masses. Locally the pickups. I get it. Okay, yep. Violence oppressing the masses. I love this band. Fucking, they were great. I think the band I was in was Scott back 100 years ago. Supported them maybe twice, maybe 3 times. I don't remember. But they're fucking madness. Listen to Violence Oppressing the Masses. Oh, this is my favorite jazz artist. She's a female from Poland named Basha. But this isn't my favorite song. But she's badass. Montrose is cool. I had a couple of Montrose albums. I learned the Razor King on guitar when I was not young, but I love them. Ooh. Oh. Also, in the jazz realm, Basha was in a band called Matt Bianco, who's not actually a person. He's the band, which I remember. Scott, remember when we were going to rename Sinister Sam Jessica Lange? Or at least we thought about it for a while. I thought that was funny. I'd have done it. And then, we were also thinking of changing the name to Junior I. Yeah, we were weird back then. Anyways, yes, Matt Bianco, jazz, love it. I listen to this so I don't kill people at work. Next. Eminem, Kim, whatever. Faith No More. This is Joe Satriani, Engines of Creation. This is when he jammed with that DJ. There's some really good songs on this. This, to me, isn't one of them because I don't know which one it is, but good album. Joe's a fucking gun, mate. Another Polar and Bryson. Ooh. This lady's more bossa nova, but she's Astrud Gilberto's daughter, Bibel Gilberto, whatever the fuck. You know, the chick who did Ipanema? Her daughter. She's got some great songs. Is this one of them? Sure. Oh, who this? Yeah. Van Halen. Everybody loves my shirt. Thank you. I don't know. I bought it online. Just type in death metal fucking unicorn shirt or whatever the fuck, and it'll pop up. Van Halen, I don't want to talk about them anymore. Talk about them enough. Scott will know who this fucking song is. Scott around still? Tell us how you feel about Vi fans. That's comical. I would be glad to. They fucking shit me to tears. Vi fans, Petrucci fans. I don't know what it is. It's those two, and some of them have crossed over to where they love both. I don't know, man. They come off as these elitist, judgmental pieces of shit, and it shouldn't be that way. It should be like all welcoming and it's all music and yada yada. Nope. If it ain't Dream Theater or Buy or it's like it's all garbage, and it's like no, that is not true at all. I always thought your vibrato was mean and attention grabbing. I just read your bit about Lynch on your page, and I totally agree. How long did it take to integrate his vibrato into your playing? I was 18, or no, I was 16, and I just heard it one day and thought, I thought he reminded me of Eddie Van Halen, but I couldn't figure out why I liked listening to him more than I liked Van Halen, and then it just hit me one day, and I was like, oh fuck, it's his vibrato. It's like the notes he's wiggling are just they're big, and so I just copied that, and I've been copying it ever since. And then I thought, oh shit, I know the secret to being metal or whatever was wide vibrato, and now everybody's gonna catch on, and no one fucking did, except like 10 people or less of just like massive wide. It's fucking ridiculous. You're playing metal for fuck's sake. Shake the string like you fucking mean it, like Andy LaRocque or Josh Jones or Brandon Ellis. Yeah, and people, they just want to let it sound like ass. And okay, if that's your business, if you want to fucking, be a little bitch about things, but it's all good. Thanks for the great information videos, bro. Wish YouTube existed in the 80s. Yeah, no shit. Violence. There's Chuck Creamer. I've known Chuck for years and years and years. Run from your life from serial killer. I met Chuck. Chuck was actually at the show where Sinister Sound supported Forbidden at the One Step Beyond in oh fuck, I forgot where's One Step Beyond. I can't think of the name of the city. Anyways, there. Can't all guitarists and guitarist fans just get along? Well, you'd think they'd be able to, but no. No, because there's people that want to they want to hoard their information. They don't want to share it. There are people out there that think that because they have more subs, that they're actually like their subs mean that they're actually better than who's this? It's Eminem. No, basically, people are cunts. That's what we're dealing with. People are fucking cunts, and unfortunately, guitar players are the biggest cunts. Um, although not the fucking like the Uber, like the A grade, like the fucking the A grade dudes, like Guthrie and all that. I'm sure they're usually pretty chill and pretty probably because they're on top of their shit or whatever, but they're not d bags when you'd think they'd be. Ingve can be a douche because he's a badass. British steel necklace. I actually thought this was a dime necklace. I got this on eBay for like $6. Let me see. When people accuse Kobe of copying Jordan, he said, "Why would I not copy Jordan?" That's very true. How about Riot? No, Tom Lynch, but you can put Riot down into the comment section. San Jose. Once to be honest, in San Jose, I thought it was the next. Where's Stanford at? What fucking city is Stanford in? The one step beyond it, Mountain View. No, I don't know. Anyway, Eddie all day over Lynch vibrato or not. Edward was original. George copied. Who gives a fuck? George copied Eddie, huh? Really? Okay. Eddie all day over Lynch vibrato. You're high, dude. Eddie's got good vibrato. I think Lynch has better vibrato. That's me. That's what's so good about opinions, Mr. Jammin' Jerry, is that everybody's got one and they're all shit except mine. George copied fucking. I think you're tripping. Yeah, it took me a couple of years to get my vibrato down. When I started, there were no videos on it or anything. First concert I went to, that's all I was watching for. Yeah, good. People can definitely be cunts. I will show that because it's true. Faith No More are godly. I've seen them a bunch of times out here in Australia. Eric Johnson is pretty chill. Yeah, he's a beast. Eric Johnson's crazy. How much of the pickups and what I shipped him to the states are they on the bay? No, I didn't put these on eBay. I don't know. You pay for fucking. Do you really want these? They're not even the proper green anymore. They're fucking faded and whatever. I'm not gonna put them on eBay. I'll probably end up doing a YouTube commercial probably tonight or tomorrow and putting it on YouTube. I just want to get rid of them. I'm not even asking for I haven't even thought about the price because I don't even give a shit. Obviously, you won't get them for $20 though. But I just want them out of my fucking house. Send me. Well, let's do a swap. Send me a fucking fixed bridge 6-string piece of shit, and I'll do it up and fucking use it. I want to retire the Samick. We'll talk about that later. Oh wait, let's get on to another song, guys. You're Pendulum. It's not the song I wanted though. I love Pendulum. Nope. Faith No More. Corn. Shimmer. Dime wore it because of Priest, huh? Yeah. See, Mr. Jam and Jerry, everybody gets something off someone. Eddie Van Halen was the first guy to fucking tap. Haven't you seen that motherfucker in the 1930s with the ukulele? He's doing Spanish Fly before Eddie was doing Spanish Fly. And Sweeps, Yngwie Malmsteen and Sweeps, dude, the gypsy jazz guy, Django, was doing that with fucking 2 fingers. It's called the 2-finger Django smash. And then he'd smell his finger like that and be like, booyah. Jimmy copied Randy Moore. Yes, very high, bro. Uh-oh, we have a weirdo in the house. Jam and Jerry copied Randy Moore. So let me get this straight, Jam and Jerry. George Lynch copied Eddie Van Halen and Randy Rhoads, and he's got no style of his own. Is that what you're telling me? You probably went and fucking protested in fucking one of them fucking backward states, didn't you? Probably won't wear a mask in it. You're fucking tripping. You're fucking trolling. It's working. Ship them to Kansas? Yeah, if you pay for the fucking shipping. Or a beat up Jackson. Look, email me, doug.steele@gmail.com. We'll work this shit out. I don't want to like negotiate over a live stream. That's ridiculous. Where am I? Now I just want to read. I'm intrigued by Jam and Jerry's fucking horse shit ideas. No, I don't like the song either. Dun, 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 dun. Ooh, you know what? I'm just gonna put on a mix of fucking. Just gonna put a Queensryche mix on. No, I'm not. You guys are gonna hear whether you like it or not. Fucking drum and bass, bitch. No, you're not. Yeah, you are. Shush. Doesn't matter. We're talking now. Let's just talk. Pretend I'm a girl and one of those on like YouPorn Live or some shit. I'll show you my feet. Gypsy jazz guy, you're a fucking moron, dude. But we can fight. I want them out of my fucking house. Who? Mr. Jam and Jerry. Satchel. Yeah, Russ Parrish is fucking badass. He lives in Fresno. He's from Fresno, which is where I'm from. So I come from Fresno. Wes Houck comes from Fresno. Satchel comes from Fresno. Gypsy jazz. Dude, Gypsy jazz shits on your fucking, well, whoever you're into. Django finger smell. Jam and Jerry. I'm going to remember you for the rest of my life. Robert Johnson is where it all began. Hell yeah, Michael Welsh, 5150. Hell yeah, bitch. For sure, my brother, I will email you about the pickups. Brilliant. No protesting, man. Just the Cali kids stoned in Seattle. I'd love to go to Seattle. Let's talk about that. Fuck music. Let's talk about where, when COVID ends, do we have some dream destinations? I want to go to Japan. I want to go to Norway, Sweden, fucking all those. I want to go to Fiji because Fiji's not too far from here. Been to New Zealand, but I'd go again. How did you miss Riot? One of the greatest. I don't know. I miss Slayer for a long time. It all started with Fernando Sour and Mario Giuliani. Probably. Don't know who they are, so they are definitely missed. Them feet will bring out the weirdos. I already got weirdos, bro. Michael Marino has spent 10 years in Japan, and it's fucking awesome. Yeah. I was watching Queer Eye for the Straight Guy, my wife's suggestion, even though I don't mind it. It's a good show. But they were in Japan, and Japan just looks fucking awesome. Like, all the Japanese fucking Ibanezes are pure fucking gold. The Japanese do really fucking good work, as do the Germans. Why didn't have the Germans made a fucking guitar? I'm not one of these fucking boutique fucking things. I'm trying to read. Want to drive Route 66 with my wife and hit up Hawaii too. We did actually, me and my father did Route 66 last time I was out. He drove me to Texas to meet some of our family members. That was good. I think they approved of me much because they're like 107-year-old fucking Christians. I think my potty mouth and tattoos and general demeanor wasn't really high on their list of people they want to be associated with, which is fine. I totally get it. Yeah, you lose your mind. Heavy metal is huge in Tokyo. That's awesome. Needless, I have a 78 Ibanez MIGA, blows most of my other guitars away. Nice. I don't know what MIJ stands for. I've 100% always wanted to go to Australia because the people remind me of Cali people in the 70s and also feels like I lived there in the past. Like, how do you like it there, Doug? Yeah. When I was living in the States, when I was about 18 or 19, I just, in the back of my mind, I don't even know why, but I always just knew I would end up either out here or traveling here or whatever. It's bizarre. I think about that quite a bit. It's just like I just knew I'd be out here one day, and I love it. Like from a young person's point of view, the partying, like the clubs close at like 7 or 8 in the morning. The city, which is, we live about 15 minutes away from the city. Like it's like a proper adult's place to have a drink and be a fucking adult, and no one's really on your back about, people act cool. They're not dicks for the most part, and Australia treat you as such. You got a casino, which I don't really go to because all the fucking tool bags go there, but I call it Disneyland for adults, and I'm pretty spot on. And everybody who comes out, my dad's been out, my sister's been out. Yeah, they love it. New Zealand is also a good place as well. Wait a minute, I didn't even finish my list. I want to travel all 50 states. I also want to start at Seattle and also hit up all the beach towns from Seattle, and then go to like all the way down to maybe Southern California. That would be fun for me. I would like to do that. Japan is great. Yeah, it would be great. I've been to Germany. You played the reissue of RG 550 claiming Super Wizard neck. If it's a reissue, no. In fact, Scott Miller, who I believe might be on here, I'm not entirely sure. He gave it to his brother, but we had him. Mauna Kea to look at the galaxy. Is that in, where the fuck is that, dude? Is that in Hawaii somewhere? I don't know. Ooh, I want to also do what's the one thing about Norway would be Aurora Borealis. I'd like to do that. I have a bellman or two missing in action. Alice Remains. Is that Christopher? Or is that I don't know who that could be. But hey, Alice Remains is an Alice in Chains cover band out here in Australia, and they're really fucking good. I think that might be Christopher, who sold me his Helix Light, and he sold me this massive fucking case for it. The guy is a fucking genius. Bellman, I had a Bellman, and I've sold it, and it's been around, but it's somewhere now. Funny, I feel like I will live in Australia someday. Cool, you can be my neighbor. What major city do you live by in Australia? I'm in Melbourne, but I live in a place called Hawthorne, which is it's a 15-minute train ride out of the city. It's very safe. We live right across the street from the university where Alex goes to school. It's good. It's a great place. Like, our fucking place is small. You've seen it in all the videos and shit. It's like we live in a 1-bedroom flat, but it's we've been here for 12 years. Thoughts on Les Pauls? Yeah, they're good if you've got a good one. I would love to have a Les Paul. Put a fucking EMG in there and a fucking Floyd Rose and really make everybody hate me. It's a new neck joint. I'm just reading your things, fellas. Thoughts on Ibanez Geos? Fuck, I don't know. Well, I wouldn't play one if I had the money to buy something. I'm old, so I need all the help I can get. I only want high-end Ibanez. So, I'll show you the fucking good ones. I got them on my phone. There's 2 Ibanez I want that I'm actually going to buy, probably used, because I don't have money, man. I'm broke as fuck. I'm not broke. We just don't have a surplus of money. It might sound a little bit better, but Ibanez in 2019 and 2020, they've made this one, in that green one in 2019. They made that. And then they've also made, I want this too. Oh, can you see the motherfucker? It's yellow. I want that. I need me some neon guitars. That's my fucking jam right there. Are neon guitars. Can you suggest replacement pickups for a super strat? Yeah, dude, get take the single coil out, get a different scratch plate, and get two bare knuckle fucking Blackhawks. Settle down the coast. 101 rules, man. Yes, it does. How did we go from being enemies to being friends? I liked it better when we were arguing. Oh, Melbourne is where I want to live. Yeah, Melbourne's awesome. Is Australia shut down? Yes, it is. I'm working 1 week on and 1 week off. This is my week off. We also have an app that you can put on your phone to kind of help you if you come into contact, and then later on they're found to have COVID. Your phone will be like, hey, get checked because that motherfucker that you walked by, he's got it. So you might have it. And people are being like, oh, invasion of privacy and all this bullshit. But it's like, dude, you've got Facebook on your phone, and that's the fucking, like, they know everything about you. So don't worry about a fucking goddamn app. But yes, we are locked down. But go to the supermarket and you couldn't tell. Just motherfuckers, they're hugging up on each other. Let me see, Iceland. Yes, I'd like to go to Iceland as well. Be a pretty fun place to visit and meet some pretty ladies while I'm at it. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Best and worst Van Halen albums. Ooh, best. Fair Warning's pretty fucking rad. Pal. Sorry for reading texts while I'm doing a live stream. That's pretty fucking rude. It's banned stuff. That I'll get to later. The best Van Halen album is probably Fair Warning. The worst is probably 5150 and Beyond. I don't like I think Sammy Hagar's probably a better singer than Dave, but they're both fucking annoying. What are you going to do? What kind of guitar is that pink guitar you use on your lessons? Let's go get it. I feel like a bit of show and tell now that my wife will be home anytime soon. This is my wife's Samick guitar. She bought it at one of those sales where you fucking camp out all night. She bought it for $15 back about 20 years ago or whatever. I use it because it's got no Floyd Rose. And the only modification we've done, and I can just tune it to whatever I want. It's kind of hard guitar to play. It's not ideal. People are always asking about these fucking pickups. I bought these off Guitar Fetish, all three of them, for the grand total of $60. And the funny thing is that that guitar is louder than all my Ibanez's, which is it's insane. That's the date and the time. This is my new favorite G-Shock watch. Very stealth because it's even the face is black. Let me read. What pickup or in your strat? I showed you. That's how it starts, how you finish it. Okay. Have you ever seen one of the Australian bird spiders over there in your neck of the woods? These things are insanely huge. No, but we got a spider out here that comes out in summer called a huntsman. They kind of look like a tarantula, but they're not. But they're extremely fast and they're aggressive. So when you go to kill them, they attack. I don't think their bite, it hurts, but you're not going to die. But I leave them, like my wife will kill them. I'll leave them around because they'll eat the other fucking insects in the house. Got an Ibanez RGXX1 neon yellow, and it's badass. You need one. You're right. I do. I heard the word yellow, and that's all it took. Yeah, good question. That pink guitar-looking Strat with pickups. Yep. Already told you, go back and listen. You're lucky you moved away from Trump. You are correct. Ooh, Jam and Jerry retracted a message. What's wrong, you little bitch? My Samick lace pickups. I don't know what that means. I bet that neck shreds. No, it's not all that great. The guitar looks awesome and you sound great. Thank you, Crate Mitchell. Worst guitars you've ever played? Oh, man. I hooked up with a guy who was doing some Dean guitars, but these were Deans made in. They weren't. I don't know where the fuck they were made, but they were very hard to play. These were not high end. They looked good, but they were fucking a nightmare. GFS pickups aren't bad. Guitar Fetish pickups. Huntsmen are insane. Yeah, Jordan Holland would know. He's been out here to Australia before. Huntsman spiders sound pretty rad. Yeah, they're all right. What do you do for work? I work at Inwards Goods for a cleaning supplies warehouse. So I pull the pallets off of the trucks with a forklift. So it's insanely cerebral, and your math has to be right on the money. No, I'm a fucking Gronk, dude. But I make enough to pay for this lovely chateau of a 1-bedroom flat while my wife goes to school. My 200 modded Ibanez Geo played just as good as $700+ guitars. Yeah, that's good. That's good news, man. I'll retract good Samick. Bitch. Are those neon necks thin? Must be talking to somebody else. I'm gonna fart. That was me being a 15-year-old. I just found me a court signature harem bullock here in Kansas. And it has the most insane bird's eye maple neck, and it's such quality guitar. I bought it off some tweaker. Oh, fuck. Is that the big problem in the States is meth? Because I think it's actually a big problem out here. I still swear by my Kramer Pacer. I think I got a Kramer in the States that I'm not gonna, next time I visit my dad, I'll just bring it out. Got asthma. I have every kind of guitar, but I end up back to my Kramer. Thoughts on carving guitars? I guess they're good. Fuck, I don't know. I don't think I've played one. Like the Blue Becker one looks mad, but there's so many fucking switches and shit. I like 2 pickups and a 2-way toggle, and that's it. I'm very caveman when it comes to that shit. But all the stuff I need to do is either on the front or the back. Those neon yellow and green Ibanez's on your phone. I've never even played one. I don't know if they're good or not, or if they're thin or not, or whatever the fuck. Wizard necks. That sounds like my kind of thing. I'll go grab the other 2 guitars. Give you a bit of a fashion show. This right here. This is my main guitar. This is an Ibanez Universe. This guy on my Facebook friends list was selling it. I didn't have the money, but what I did have was 2 Ibanez 6-strings. I had an RG 3120 and an RG 1570. And my friend goes, okay, if you get, and I was fully happy to do this. I gave him both of those guitars. He bought the Universe for me, and then he just went off and sold the other 2. So he might have made a profit. But in the end, it all worked out. So this is my main guitar live. It's got bare knuckle Blackhawks in it. They came in it. They were already in it. They are fucking brutally badass pickups. So much so that I've bought another set for my green guitar it's a green dot, but instead of a black body, I've painted it green, and I'm also gonna paint the headstock green when I get more moolah. Oh, that is a 7-string. That's all I play. I don't play 6 strings anymore unless I'm teaching on here. Is weed legal there? No, but I don't think it's that big of a deal if you're caught like smoking a joint or something. I don't know. Thank you. Ibanez for life. Yeah, I agree. This guitar, it stays in tune extremely well. I'll grab the other one. I've got two more, but I'm only going to show you this one. The green one's in the case. I'm not going to pull it out. This is that crazy one. This is a universe that this guy on YouTube, he's a subscriber named James Powell, he made. He said he had it under his bed. He wasn't doing anything with it. So he said he wanted to give it to me as long as I gave it back after I died to like his grandkids or some shit. But it's the body. This guitar weighs 12 pounds. The thickness is fucking crazy. He's painted over the green pickups. It used to be, it's a green dot, but he painted it. He repainted it. Or he copied the body, made it thicker, and fuck. I had it set up. The action is fucking insane. It's just so fucking heavy. It's such a heavy guitar. Like live, I was thinking about putting Blackhawks in here as well. I just don't know if I can, especially if I have to give it back. I don't want to do too much to it. So the fucked up thing is that I'm not playing it live. I'm not playing it in videos. I think I might just send it back, which is a shame. That's it. That's it, my dudes. That's all I got. All 19 of you. I'm going to read some of this shit. Weed is not legal. Ibanez for life is correct. It is in Seattle. So the pink Samick is the only 6-string you have left? No, I've got... I left my Eddie Van Halen Star is at Victor's house. My Eddie Van Halen Bumblebee is at Victor's house. He's also making me a 7-string Bumblebee, which is at his house. And I bought... That's right. I bought a third set of fucking... That's right. Yeah. So I've got 3 sets of bare knuckle pickups. But what the plan is that if the... And I'll show you the picture of the fucking... Because I bought an RG7 off a friend's friend. And it was like a gunmetal gray type. I think I got one photo of it on here. I bought it in February of 2020. I think I've got one picture of it. Oh, and I just want to thank you guys for like watching my videos, and some of you are on Patreon, and some of you have just sent me donations via PayPal. Like if it wasn't for you fucking dudes, I couldn't get any of this shit. So thank you. If you were involved in any way, shape, or form, it's because of you that I'm able to like buy guitar gear. But that's the body. If you can, that's the body of the RG7 string. It's made in Japan. Victor looked it over. Look, there's video on it of me, Victor, and Ben having a bit of a laugh regarding the making. But Victor just made, he did a relict Van Halen 1 guitar. So he's now within, I don't know, a couple months, whatever. My 7-string Bumblebee should be done. And there you have it. I got to go pee. Ibanez here too. You got 15 Ibanez? Fuck. I want 15 Ibanez. You're not giving it back. He might die first. That is true. Yeah, but I'm not going to be a dick. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. Even if that means shit my pants. I'm going to do it. Well, he is older than me. What's my Patreon? I don't know. Doug Steele Patreon. I don't know. I don't know what the fuck it is. I don't. Yeah, thank you for making high quality videos. Seriously. Thank you. Be a dick.
I gotta go pee. Should I go pee and come back? Like we've already went 20 minutes over what I wanted to. I kind of got off track anyways. Man of your honor you are. You're a very nice person. How thin are your Edward axes? I don't know. I believe the Bumblebee is a Mighty Might, No, it's a Mighty Might neck. Okay, the Bumblebee has a Mighty Might neck, and I think the guitar body was bought on K&E guitars. Victor bought the fucking. I gave him the money, but he bought the fucking the Charvel Star or whatever, or the Van Halen Star that we got or that he made. We just bought the parts all online, and then he fucking built it. But we got everything I think off of K&E guitars. There's a fucking guy out here that does really good Ibanez shapes as well. And of course, now that I'm trying to I don't know, I don't forget the guy's name, but he does a really good job. Do you have a pick preference? Yes, I don't have any on me right now. It's the Black Jazz 3 Black Ultex, so they kind of look like a Petrucci one, but they're the small size. Yeah, I can't use anything but those and the yellow ones. But right now I'm kind of hooked on black, so I got a pretty big tin of the picks. So they're just the black Ultex. They do what I need them to do. And I got these rad little rubbery things on the headstock of my guitar called pick wedgies. So you can they're like these little rubber things. You can chuck a couple in there, so that if you drop a pick, you just grab one up at the thingo and you can still go. Yes, all good. Which neck is thinner, Bumblebee or Star? Star. Bumblebee is almost rounded in the back. Okay. Black Tortex Jazz 3 small ones. Best pick ever. Maybe I'll go pee. Let's see if my Twitter's blowing up, which it isn't. All right, I'm gonna go pee. As soon as my wife comes through that door, we're done. But this has also been a pretty good sesh of just hanging out, relaxing. I don't want to play guitar every day, nor do I. I'll be right back. Actually, I'll talk about the video I've got. I'm dropping a video tomorrow. That was quick. And am I going to wash my hands? Nope. Let me see. Waiting for the door to pop open. Well, here I am. Dude, hour and a half. I think I sit to pee more than I do stand to pee these days. 10 more minutes. Yeah, look, I think it says 124 on the time thing. We'll fuck off in 6 minutes. I don't really think I've got much more else to say. The thing I wanted to do ended up dying in the ass, which is fine. But it's all good. Any of you guys watch Rick Beato's channel? That dude's a fucking national treasure, mate. And there's another guy named Adam Neely. He talks about the 7 layers of jazz. That's real good. If you want to watch a fucking good video, there's so much good content on YouTube. And you got motherfuckers like me who take a piss in the middle of a live stream, waiting for the door to pop up, and no need for a man to wash his hands after pissing. We touch our dicks all day sometimes. Yeah, but you know, supposed to be washing your hands and using hand sanitizer and all that shit, which I do have in the other room. Beato is the best. He's great. Any favorite pedals? No, I'm not a pedal person. I don't like any of that shit. I use the Helix into a tube power amp, and I've got my angle cabinets just right over there. You might be able to see. Yeah, there you go. Got the cabinet there. I got my friend's Marshall head on top that I haven't even plugged into yet. And on top of that, I have a box with my Allen wrench and all that bullshit in it. It's not even a box. It's a little fucking leather thing. Beato is a genius. He's great. All right. I think I'm going to go. Ooh. He's dropping on people. So, I mean, yeah, this was fun. What do I do, mate? Wait, let me just check out these. What kind of Marshall head? I don't fucking know, man. What are these? There's these icons on the left. Whatever. Thanks, bro. Yeah, it was fun. Pleasure to talk to you. Oh, this is the first time you ever talked to me. Oh, fuck. I got to talk to you about tomorrow's video. It's not very long, and I put this, instead of an intro, I made an outro. Just a collage of bullshit, really. Anyway, I take an A minor 7. It's actually could be used as like a Gilbert string skipping thing, but I've made it as a small three string sweep, but then I do a descending 4s thing to finish it off, and it's very kind of Brandon Ellis-ish. So that will, I've scheduled that to fucking drop tomorrow morning for me at 5 a.m., which means if it's California time, Wednesday at about 12 p.m., it should drop. That's the goal. I have to set up everything out here like 15 hours ahead or some shit, or 15 hours behind to make sure it pops in the right spot. Let me see. Thank you for you wrote down all the Eddie Van Halen and George Lynch stuff. It's good practice. Cool. You can also make up your own playlist and just have them all in there. Enjoyed it, man. Chat to everyone. See you all soon. Thanks for hanging out. You ever try to Bogner Ubershaw? Not in real life. No, not in fake life either. I haven't. I've tried an angle in real life, and that was pretty fucking brutal. Okay, we'll see you all tomorrow. I'm gonna go. I think I'll either watch Netflix on my laptop or take another fucking nap. All right, dudes. It was fun. I'll see you soon. Be good and social distance and all that shit. Don't fucking be cavalier. Do what you gotta to stay alive. All right, bye. Peace, Chuck. Get a fucking Facebook account so I can add you into that group with me, Joshua Jones, Victor, and Ben. Yeah, boy. Peace. Bye.